Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Urowen Plays Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Today we are going to continue on with the opening and hopefully conquer the first mission. Well, here we go. In the beginning, we are going to have more storyline. Mont Blanc, from here on referred to as Hastwis, I will explain why here in a little bit, is basically giving us the lay of the land. I'm going to try not to speed up through this while I talk about something else. My main party has already been chosen. A bunch of my friends got together and I let them choose what my main party is going to be. I'll go through and I'll tell you what everyone's going to be. To start off, I have decided that Urowen is going to be a blue mage. So that means I am going to need a Beastmaster to help with that. No one has picked the Beastmaster yet, so if any of you viewers would like the Beastmaster, feel right ahead to go ahead and choose it. Anyway, next in line is Mont Blanc, who is being played in spirit by my good friend Hastwis. You met him last video. He's actually going to be a gadgeteer, so you will notice Mont Blanc will be started off as a thief. I'll go over a little bit more as to class requirements after I get done with this list. Next on the list is one of my best friends. She is going to be playing a human illusionist. Hopefully we will have another human to do there. That one takes a little bit more time. That is more of a long-ranged black magic because it hits all of the opponents. Not exactly powerful, but handy. Next in line is my baby sister, Boo, who will be playing another Moogle, although she is going to be a juggler. Juggler is a fun class. Very fast, have a lot of movement. You'll see them more into effect as soon as I get her. Hers is also an easy one to get with a 2 thief ability requirement. Next is a fellow gamer of mine. Her name is Baby Beeve. She will be playing a Vera Assassin. Assassins are one of the hardest Viera classes I feel to get up there. It requires a total of 7 different abilities from 5 different classes. So I will have a Viera that has probably been around the world in the class menu. But in the end, assassins are very handy, and they do wonders whether you play them ranged or melee. As for if she's going to be ranged or melee, I'm unsure right now. Another one is my friend Andre. He decided to play a human fighter. A very easy class, very rough and tumble class. So he'll be my front lines for the most part. That's an easy requirement because it requires 2 soldier abilities. A soldier is, as you saw in the beginning, Urowen starts off at. Here we find out Mont Blanc. But in fact, I'm going to try and refer to him as Hastwis. And I'll try to refer to all of my main characters and anyone else that gets named by their screen names, or whatever name it may be. Also, to end the list, my buddy Frosty, actually, is going to play a Numao, which we really haven't seen what a Numao is. As you can see at the bar, there's a Viera. They are a female-only race of women with rat ears and pointy toes. Other than that, we find out Mont Blanc is a Moogle, as I said before, and Urowen is considered a human. But anyway, my friend Frosty is going to play a Time Mage, which I kind of hit up a little bit on in the first tutorial. What they're specialized in is infecting Time Order, whether it be slowing an opponent or hastening an ally, so on and so forth. You can see right there on the very right of the screen, there's a weird beast with a green hat, and there's also a white mage, which is a guy in all white robes. Those are both Numao. Those are what I will be using for my time mage, and the only class that can be a Beastmaster, or the only race that can be a Beastmaster, which is the green hat character as there is. Here we go, we're actually joining the clan finally. I'm sorry for long-winded, but if you wanted to read that, feel free to ignore what I had said. We're being inducted into this clan. This is where we get to choose our clan name. I hadn't fully decided what I was going to name the clan. I'm still actually unsure, so this is going to be kind of on the fly. The basic one is Nutsy clan, but I think I'm going to call it, I wonder, actually let's find out how many characters I can put in first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Of course. One short of what I actually wanted to do. Well, let's shorten Urowen down. I hate shortening my name down, but we'll make it Urowen Plays. Or Urowen Play. The Urowen Play clan. Because that's what we are now, as a clan. All of my fellow clan members, and anyone else that feels to join me on this adventure, you are all considered part of my clan. He's going to show us the map. Okay, we now can play Sprom, as we found out was the where the jail's at. If you place a city next to another city or another location, there will actually be a treasure hunt. The more cities you link up, however, the better the treasure tends to be. So I'm going to try and pick a spot that's got a lot of extensions. Right here. Okay. So I'm going to save that spot, and we're going to build around it. So we're going to put one here. We'll much later put one here and here, and then this one will jiggle. But because it's got 4 jiggles, it will be our main headquarters. Anyway, let's go on. I guess I can show you the different... I guess this first video will actually be just basically showing you the map menu, and I'll probably get another 2 video upload this time. Anyway, for Cyrodiil we have the pub. This is where we can go and get our quests and listen to rumors and such. Shop is where we buy things for our clans and ourselves, including items and weapons. And Monster Bank is, we're actually going to, well, we aren't really going to visit much of the Monster Bank unless I do decide to make some side characters and show you the Hunter Morpher combo. Any creature that you capture is captured here in the Monster Bank. We can also go over to Sprom and see they also have a pub and a shop, but they also have the prison. Being we don't have anyone in prison right now, then we don't have to worry about that. In the pub, it doesn't matter what pub you go into, the quests are going to be the same. I'm just going to go to Giza Plains right now, and you see there's nothing there besides just to walk around. You can always hit R over a space, and it'll give you all the information about every place that you're going. There's also the law button, which each day a new law. So and every move you make constitutes a day. So in order to get to, let's say, to get back to Cyrodiil, it's going to take us 1, 2, 3 days. So today, swords are forbidden, and we'd have to use staves. Tomorrow, knives would be forbidden, and we'd have to use sabers. This will also tell you the type of penalty it is. Depending on the penalty dictates how much, what you're going to be penalized for. The lower ones, like the R1s, Normally they're just like money fines or item fines. Later on you'll get R3s, for instance. Those are more costly. And I do believe R3, and I may be wrong here, but either R3 or R4 would be instant go to jail. So, let's go to Cyrodiil. Wow, Cyril. Haha, Skyrim's on my mind. I used to play Final Fantasy Tactics till I took an arrow to the knee. Oh god, I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, I guess I can show you some of the other cool features. For instance, the system menu. This is all done by hitting the start menu. The system menu allows you to save, load, change the options of what kind of coloring you want, the cursor type, the cursor speed, message speed, the attack name, experience messages, judge points if you don't want to show all that stuff, non-equipped items, L button to show your turn order, and then you can reset everything to default. As you noticed, I did turn message speed to quick, and my cursor speed went up faster. I also wanted to change the cursor type because I'm not sure how that will go. I just wanted to see it. Save changes. Okay. And although that doesn't really move too fast. Back into the menu. Area list. This gives me the list of all the areas out on the field. And then finally, party. Now, when I fool around with my party, unless it's, for instance, changing their jobs, I'm not really going to do much. But for right now, I'm going to show you all the job changings of the initial 6, and then I am going to cut the footage, and in my next video, I will actually start out the first quest. So we are turning Urowen into a black mage. Some jobs require you to have skills in other classes. My blue mage requires me to have 1 black mage skill and 1 white mage skill. As you can see, black mages have less evade than white mages, but they have generally the same stats. So we will start with a black mage. It's going to unequip all the items that can't be used by a mage. Mont Blanc, he's going to start out as a thief. Yeah, not really a fancy change there. Urowen and Mont Blanc don't change looks. But, for instance, Toby is already a soldier. That is going to be Andre's fighter. Dickens actually is a Banga, and I have no Bangas in my main party, so I will keep him as he is. My new Mao. He's going to be my... This will be Frost. This will be Frosty. He needs to be a black mage as well. So we are going to turn him into a black mage. And then this will be my good friend Baby Beeves assassin. Well, we've got enough magic for right now. Well, we got 2 melees, we've got a thief and 2 magic users. So let's keep her an archer for right now. I'm actually going to switch Urowen over to white mage, so I have one. And okay, well, I'm going to cut the video here. So after I go through and do all my shopping, I will see you back here at Cyrodiil. Thank you guys. Happy gaming.